Good afternoon, Leanne. My name is Will from Cascade. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm here today just to give you a very quick overview of our connected care system using our desktop version on your computer. So by now, the installation team should have sent you your username and login. Have you got both of those?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I've already logged in to the system that's in your mother's house. So you just have to put the username and login into the website, and then you should see something like this screen that appears when you log in. Okay, so it's a really simple system. As you can see, it's just on a website, so you can access it on your computer or your tablet. We've got a couple of boxes here. We call these boxes widgets. And each one does something slightly different. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of all three, but by all means, ask any questions as we go. First widget here is showing us the system status, and you can see the last message we received was 1 minute ago, and there was some activity in the downstairs bathroom. So that's obviously good. So your mum's moving around the house, and we can see she's there at the moment. The next box here shows our timeline. Now, this is probably the most interesting box to use because this is how you can see the motion that's detected in the house from the motion sensors. Each one's labeled to show the room or area that the motion sensors deployed in. And every time we see some motion, for example, we've just talked about some bathroom motion we've just seen, a blue block appears upon the timeline showing that there's someone in that room. There's a couple of other blocks we see appear on the timeline from time to time. For example, here at 12:50, we can see the front door opened and then closed and then opened again afterwards, so possibly a visitor. The door opens and closes appear as green marks on the timeline. And then further back again, I've noticed that earlier today, the fridge was open and the kettle was used probably to make a tea or coffee earlier, and those appear in amber marks upon the timeline. So the timeline has a couple of controls. You can click and drag and zoom in and out as well. So I can use the zoom controls by pressing the plus and the minus to zoom in and out so I can see the whole day in one go, or I can look very closely at a shorter period of time. And like I showed you earlier, I can click and drag and move backwards and forwards in time on the timeline. And the last widget we have is just showing the temperatures just to make sure it's an appropriate temperature in your mother's house.